Hello everyone, I'm Sam Wolf from Dominican University, and I'm going to talk about knowledge discovery in archival metadata using linked data and the semantic web. I'll give an overview of different projects and institutions that use linked data and the semantic web to improve access and discovery in their collections. For the last 2 decades, the volume of digital archival data produced by varying institutions has been growing rapidly. This has allowed researchers and knowledge seekers the ability to consume materials remotely, expanding the amount of materials within one's reach. While it is inarguable that this has been a great benefit to knowledge discovery, many of the methods of digitization used during this time fall short of providing structured, interoperable, and easy queryable data that would be most useful to the needs of researchers. Therefore, this valuable data is not being used to its full potential. This issue has continued to grow as the amount of data being digitized in archival and other cultural institutions expand at accelerating rates around the world. One promising way to make data and metadata more structured, interoperable, and easily queryable is through the use of the semantic web and linked data. These concepts are largely the brainchild of Tim Berners-Lee, an English computer scientist most famously known as a major contributor to the creation of the World Wide Web. Tim Berners-Lee envisioned a web where machines could analyze individual data points to better assist people in answering questions. The semantic web and linked data are his means of realizing that vision. So what is the semantic web and linked data? The semantic web is an extension of the web that uses a machine-readable format that allows for the defining of relationships between different data. This contrasts with previous data digitization, where data is stored in pages or documents as opposed to individual data points. Linked data are essentially the instructions, standards, or best practices for publishing, interlinking, and engaging with data on the semantic web. This is done by using technologies like the Resource Description Framework, or RDF, or the Uniform Resource Identifiers, which is also called URIs. These allow data to be labeled and connected with other data in a standardized way. Linked data is an integral part of the semantic web since it allows data to be connected and linked together. By making data more interconnected, linked data can help to improve search results and make it easier for people to find and use the information they need. Linked data is organized into a subject, object, and predicate relationship, also sometimes referred to as data triples. This can be thought of as being made up of nodes and connectors, where the subject and object are nodes whose relationship with one another is defined by its predicate or connector. This image has the subject of the famous mansion, the Villa nel Cote, with the predicate indicating it is located somewhere, and the object is being that its location is in France. Data structured in this way can create complex webs of interconnectivity that can allow for rich understandings of the relationship between different data points in a way that other data structures cannot. The major benefits of organizing data this way is that it improves knowledge discovery by using standardized formats and protocols, allowing data from different sources to be connected and combined, giving a more comprehensive view of a particular topic or domain. This can help researchers and analysts discover new connections and patterns in the data, leading to a better understanding of the underlying phenomena. This image is a complex set of linked data that represents the web of relationships of the company Apple. One of the most well-known projects to take advantage of linked data is Wikidata, which is a free, open knowledge database that can be read and edited by both humans and machines. Wikidata is part of the broader Wikimedia movement, which is dedicated to creating and sharing free knowledge. It is designed to provide structured data that can be used by Wikipedia and other Wikimedia projects, as well as by external organizations and individuals. This data is contributed by various communities and institutions that index a vast amount of different subjects, connecting them with other databases and collections of information, allowing them to benefit from research done at other organizations and websites. The amalgamation of all this data has led to numerous different projects, such as the Wiki project Sum of All Paintings, which aims to connect interested users to various museum experts and historians so that they can learn more about various art objects. Here I'll give an example of how a particular institution helped foster engagement with their collection using linked data. The Prado Museum in Madrid was looking to revamp their website and wanted to better showcase their renowned collection. They hoped to offer the public access to their resources and content in a user-friendly, intuitive, and interesting manner. Using linked data and RDF, they were able to link the artworks and authors in their collection and enrich them with other knowledge sources from within the institution, like private encyclopedias and archives, creating a more engaging means to explore and learn about their artworks. The museum's linked data network, known as a knowledge graph, is also queryable, offering a search engine to seek out different works from within the collection. This linked data also allows for works to be filtered through various themes and other qualifiers. Linked art is a linked data model and set of best practices describing and linking works of art and cultural heritage. The goal of linked art is to enable the creation of a global interconnected network of data about art and cultural heritage that can be easily accessed and used by both humans and machines. By providing a standard way of representing and linking data about art and cultural heritage, linked art aims to make it easier for researchers, curators, and others to discover, access, and use this information in new and innovative ways. Among its many potential uses, linked art puts a particular emphasis on provenance data in the hopes that doing so will reveal historical connections between art objects across different institutions to help better inform our understanding of its history. This exciting project is still currently in development. The Chinese Genealogy Knowledge Service platform uses linked data to access genealogy information from Jaipu genealogy records. It is a collaboration between the Shanghai Public Library and a nonprofit organization and website called Family Search. A Jaipu is a record of a Chinese clan's multi-generational family history that dates back thousands of years. It often contains a description of the first ancestor and lists their descendants. These records can span many volumes and can include tens of thousands of names. By digitizing these records while using linked data, the project has become a great tool for scholars while also allowing the public to better find their ancestors. Search options allow a user to search by surname and location with simplified characters or traditional characters. This is also an ongoing project whose creators claim will continue to improve in functionality over time. One interesting recent development in metadata has been the incorporation of geospatial data, which can help add context and enrich our understanding of other forms of data. TripleGeo is a utility developed by the Institute for the Management of Information Systems at Athena Research Center. This generic-purpose open-source tool can be used for integrating features from geospatial databases into RDF triples. The image on the right was made using data about statutorily protected places in Perth City in Western Australia, available under a Creative Commons license at the website of the Heritage Council of Western Australia. The geometry of the data is represented in 2017 polygons, with each polygon holding thematic attributes such as the identifying number, shape name, unique place number, place name, place location, length, and area for the shape. The War Sampo project is a data project carrying information about Finnish involvement in World War II. Data pertaining to all known Finnish casualties of World War II has been gathered in a relational database at the National Archives. This database contains 94,696 records of persons that fought on the Finnish side and died between 1939 and 1945 in the Winter War, the Continuation War, or in the Lapland War, or died of injuries obtained in those wars. For use in the War Sampo project, the casualty database was first converted into linked data RDF format. It allows users to search through the database by newspaper articles or names associated with different battles. It also lets users interact with geospatial data by displaying on a map to pinpoint locations of different photographs or events in relation to one another. That about sums up my presentation exploring the potential for knowledge discovery using the semantic web and linked data. I hope you have learned to appreciate the potentiality of the semantic web and linked data as a means to increase knowledge discovery for digital archives.